Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're just gonna have some coffee talk, okay? We have our coffee. That one's for our New Yorker friends out there. Do you think they hate us for that? I don't know.
Have we done that before?
Potentially. I don't know if we've really told them. And then we have a really empty and cookie jar.
Yeah, it's lacking.
Yeah. So today what we wanted to talk about, because this just comes up in general, and you know, we are blessed in the social media sphere of having been in this world for about a decade or so, right?
A little longer.
Longer for him. I'm a decade.
I'm old. Yeah, but you're about a decade. Between us, let's say a couple.
Yes.
A couple easy decades.
We have been in this for a while, and we have truly identified the revenue opportunities that social media can't have.
Yeah.
So if you're clicking on this video, obviously you are wondering too how you can make money with social media. So excuse the cars in the background. We have the balcony open.
It's very
the balcony
warm.
door open. It's warm, and the fan is not great for the audio. So
you can bask in the sounds of
that
Montreal.
just gives ambiance.
Ambiance.
So today we're going to be going into how we make money with social media and talking about our revenue streams. We have 9 revenue streams, which when we actually sat down and really said, like, let's count it out for the people. We got 9 revenue streams from social media. So we'll be breaking that down for you today to hopefully inspire you in ways that you can make money on social media as well. For anyone who doesn't know, we are a social media agency. So Tiffany, Craig, we started High Season 5 years ago.
6 full-time in July. The end of July 2021.
There you go.
But we were doing it part-time before that for about 9 months.
And then before it was our side hustle, we were just doing marketing for other people as well. So
I thought it was really good you said our names. We never say our names.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes people don't know because we said it in the beginning and we just kind of let it go. So that was smart.
So finally, Tiffany, Craig,
Hi.
especially if you're just watching this for
Nice
the
to meet
first
you
time.
guys.
And that's why we sign T and C sometimes, you know?
Yeah. So people just say, hey, C said to do this. And I was like, oh.
I love that story. Very cute. So let's talk about the first revenue stream that we have.
Yes.
We're a social media agency, so our first revenue stream is selling social media services.
Yes.
But let's first talk about the fact that that stream is coming from the fact that we use social media to sell our social media services.
Yes. We didn't know anybody. We're here in Montreal. We moved here. Neither of us were from here. So we had a minimal network. A lot of people, if you start a business in the city you grew up in, you know people since you were children.
Yeah.
So you've just got these natural connections. We did not have that. So our immediate circle became our first client. So, it wasn't high-level stuff, but it was something to get us going. Once we actually really got the social media active, that's when we started attracting new business.
Yes.
Who didn't know us and they just saw our work online, or they saw an ad that we put out, which we talked about before in a video. So that is really what jump-started the social media from outside of our immediate circle to a larger audience.
Exactly. So we were using social media to promote ourselves and basically created the look and feel that attracted people who we knew would be similar to us. We have a video about how we made $113,000 from one Instagram post that we'll put there for you, and that really is what set it off. So we owe Instagram a lot because that one post is what really kickstarted our career and allowed us to work with some incredible brands. That's the power of social media.
Yes, absolutely. Up until maybe 2 years ago, that was our essentially within the services of agency services, that was our only stream of income. So if all the clients disappeared overnight, we would be in a lot of trouble.
It was a very different world.
Very different.
Yeah.
So that is part of the reason we wanted to diversify a bit, and now we're looking at mapping this video out, looking at how many streams. We're like, oh wow, we've actually did what we wanted to do and actually diversify. And I think that a lot of people maybe don't think about that as business owners as well, whether you're sort of in the service or product, it doesn't matter, but diversifying those streams is pretty key. And to sort of maybe put it into, this video is about our streams to give you an idea, but if you're a business owner, really that's if you're selling products or services online, that our agency service is the equivalent of that. It's the main core business. So I don't want to break down the 3 different types of services.
Yeah, definitely.
We have.
So when you're looking at our 3 streams of income that come from this social media section here, we have 3. So first is we do done for you services. So when we say done for you, that is full service social media top to bottom. We are actually at capacity in this base right now, as in we only have a certain amount of clients that we want to take on every year. So if you do want to scale up your agency really quickly, you can keep taking on more clients and keep hiring more people. But just overall, based on how we like to have our eyes across everything and just the way that we structure things out and make sure that it has the high season touch, that's the maximum that we want to take in the done for you category. That's one stream. In the second stream, we have done with you, and that's consultations. So this really picked up when the world changed and we really picked up our YouTube channel. When we started creating a ton of YouTube content, that's when the consultations started like flying our way. So we were doing it in the beginning, but very sparsely. We weren't really, it wasn't a focus, I would say, at all. And then when we realized that there was like this new world and demand where everybody needed to be online and not everybody could afford to have somebody run an account in the way that they needed it to be run, we decided that we were going to create a full structure around consulting, and that's where that stream really came in.
Yes, and the vast majority of those leads come from YouTube. They see our YouTube videos and they, which we'll talk about shortly, and then they would reach out to us. So the consulting's been a great additional, revenue stream for us, and a great addition to the overall services, because prior to all of this, the only thing we did was just those first segment that Tiff talked about, the done for you services. We didn't really have the done with you, and I, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember when we brought it in. It was either start of 2020 or maybe late 2019, but either way, it was influenced.
Canva would have been the first, so
that was a training. Maybe that's what it was. And then it turned into
consulting.
That was 2019?
That was 2019 or 2018.
Jeez, I don't even remember. But either way, we did a full day training for a client of ours. We do ads for them now, and we also do some consulting. And that inspired us. We're like, hey, well, we could offer this to everybody. And this is what it was. A lot of people came in from the YouTube, and they're asking for these services. We just didn't have the bandwidth to be able to deliver, or maybe they didn't have the budget to be able to afford for us to do the full service. So we're like, well, this consulting, it's affordable, it's simple, and it's almost like the proverb where it's like, teach someone to fish versus give them a fish or whatever. I ruined that completely.
I think you can teach a man to, you can bring a man to the water.
I thought that was
you can teach a man to fish. Oh, that's the horse one.
Yeah.
Y'all, you understand what we're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing about teaching people, we thought we'd leave people with something that's valuable for them, and they can actually take that
Dan,
and run
can you
with
put
it.
up what the proverb is on here for everybody to see?
Please, Dan. Shouts to Dan.
Editing this video.
Editing.
Yeah.
So, that really inspired that, and I think over the last year or so, when people, maybe some businesses were kind of hurting a bit, and maybe a lot of businesses weren't online and didn't know what to do, they needed that guidance. And a lot of people, some people just prefer to get that professional help rather than sort of dig around online for the free content. They just want that professional, expert, tailored, very specific help that just got them on their feet and they could just get moving right away. Exactly. So the consulting is very, very become a really great part of our business now, which is fantastic. And then the third one, and
sorry, I just want to skip back to that training. We would put under the category as well as like done with you as well. So
which is really just
when we go into
consults.
It's like a long form consult, but we'll train like a company or train specific social media managers under a company, and that's just so that they're like set up and ready to go. That's usually like a more full day, full on,
could be
comprehensive training. It can be multi-day. And then the third one is DIY, so do it yourself, and that's really the digital product. So we had a product that we were selling that we stopped selling. Because it still required a lot of customization on our part, but it was a digital product in that you had a book that was like sent off to you that was customized for you. Based on the feedback that we're getting from you guys, it sounds like we do need to create another form of digital product, so we are going to be doing that as well. That was kind of going to be, if the consulting might still be a little out of your price, the DIY will put everything that we have in the knowledge into one little package and be able to be sent off to you. So we're looking forward to doing that and getting that set up. So that's the done for you, done with you, and do it yourself. That are the three income streams under our agency.
Yeah, so that's the first side of it for us. The second side is under a content creator banner. And we have multiple sections of that because we've sort of alluded to it here before. We have multiple projects that we run and that are monetized. And these things have kind of been, dribbling in some cash over the years, but of late they've been picking up a lot. So starting with high season, obviously, the YouTube channel right here, you awesome legends, have really changed everything. We've said it before. We did a video on why YouTube was so important to us.
Yes.
Check that one out, and it'll give you some context on how important YouTube has been and how much it's meant to us. And I know we're not as on point with week to week, but things are a little wild right now with the clients with our other side projects that I'm about to talk about, training our new social media manager. All of these things have, we haven't been sleeping as much as we would like.
Again, we're running an agency. If we were just YouTubers or just creating content, then definitely we could be on point 100%.
Yes.
But because we actually have a full agency that we're running and clients under that, it doesn't make it easy to do that yet.
Not yet. Yeah. We're working on that. We're trying to get there, and it's absolutely our focus. So the first revenue stream, obviously, under the YouTube side is the AdSense, or the YouTube Partner Program. So that is the money. If you see an ad on these videos, a portion of that money that YouTube receives goes to the creator whose videos these ads are running on. So we get that every month, and that's sort of, it's pretty consistent, but that's been a nice little bonus that worked out pretty well. We
were able to pay rent with it.
Essentially, yeah.
So to be able to cover your rent from making the YouTube videos is pretty cool. So that was our initial goal when we were first okay, we're going to get monetized and do all this. The goal would be to cover rent, and we were able to do that, which was very, very cool. And we do have a video about that monetization process, so how you can get monetized, and we did it pretty fast, so we were pretty impressed with ourselves. So, and then we ran the same protocol with a friend who has a great channel. His name is Bassem Sahili, and he does personal finance, real estate, investing, all that fun money stuff. And ran that same process onto him, and he was able to get monetized even quicker than us.
Yeah. He did
great. Definitely check out that video for some tips if you're a YouTuber and you're looking at how to get monetized and how you can best optimize yourself to get monetized. Check that out.
Now, the second thing that came from the YouTube are obviously sponsorship and partnerships. So we've been running the channel for about 2.5 years, and I think we've done 5, but we have knocked back many more than that.
Yeah.
We value you guys, we value the audience, and we don't want you to think we're just taking every buck that gets thrown our way.
A shill, as they are called.
Yes. And, the money itself is not, we don't, this isn't necessarily a money thing. We have an agency, it's, we're good. This allows us to be more thoughtful and more intentional with, the decisions that we make for the YouTube channel. And we, like I said, we value you guys, and if you guys start seeing just random things popping up, then I don't think you'd really trust us. So we've only worked with big brands and ones that we believe in. And once again, it wasn't our intention. I would not recommend that people go into this with that intention. We focused on the content. We focused on building a real community, a real audience, and then those opportunities came our way. And were just attracted to us. So it seems to be working pretty well.
The next revenue stream that's coming under our YouTube umbrella as content creators, on this platform, we consider ourselves educators. So we're educators and content creators, and you'll see on the other platforms, we'd probably be more traditionally influencers, which we'll speak about in a second.
Yes.
But in this area, affiliate marketing has also been a great revenue stream for us as well.
Yeah.
So anytime that we mention something and we say that it's in the description box below, and it could be a product or a service like a TubeBuddy, Epidemic Sound, any of these things.
Amazon.
There are affiliate links in the description box below, and we put a little disclaimer, so whenever you do look at it, purchase it, you actually help us out and give us a little bit more revenue from that as well. So I've seen some people making ridiculously amazing money from affiliate marketing. We are not doubling down in that way. If you're a creator and you're watching and you're wondering about all the opportunities with affiliate marketing, I would definitely recommend checking out Catherine Manning's channel. We'll leave a link to her channel below, because she is going in with the affiliate marketing, and time when we have time, that's probably something we can look at. But there are significant opportunities in this area for content creators, so definitely recommend checking that out. So that's the third one that is coming under our YouTube umbrella.
Yes.
The fourth way would be driving to the services. So YouTube is actually a sales funnel to our services as well.
Yes.
So not only are we making money based on activities on the platform, it is driving activity off platform and leading us back to what we said, consultation. So people are coming to us, watching our videos, then coming to us and asking us if we could support them in their business by, offering social media services, whether it be consulting, whether it be full done-for-you services. So it has become a true revenue driver and sales funnel for us as well.
So the next part that we were talking about earlier are our content creator side projects. So I don't want to say the genre, because when I say it,
beverage.
It affects. Yes, it's beverage. There you go.
Yes.
Beverages for adults. That's what they are. So Tiffany has a platform that she runs. I have a podcast and a YouTube channel and social media platforms that I run that Tiffany is the producer for. Both of those in tandem, we work together. We actually have multiple revenue streams under those specifically.
Yeah.
The first one I was about to mention was we work with tourism. So in the before times, when we used to be able to do things, we worked with tourism officers a lot, and they would, we would travel with them, we would go to their region, and that would either this trip would be covered, or we would actually get income from that as well. So those two platforms really work well together with that. So that specific income stream sort of has dribbled out in the short term. We might be able to kick that back in next year, hopefully. The other things we get obviously are sponsorships. So we have different brands reaching out for paid posts on your account platform, whether it's stories, reels, videos, anything like that. On the other side of my adult beverage account, because we have so many, we have podcast ads, so audio ads, we have YouTube ads or sponsored videos, and then we have the same social media opportunities, reels, carousels, images, in-feed posts, videos, stories, all of that nonsense. So sponsored posts, and we work with different brands. Sometimes they are the beverages themselves, sometimes they are adjacent to, like I get beard product companies and things like that working with us, which is a great thing, and they sort of fit for the audience.
So as creators on these platforms, or influencers, and sorry, we always keep putting influencers because it's just like, it feels like not a great word. We're content creators. Everyone's an influencer. That's why, like, if your friend tells you to go to a restaurant, you go, she's technically an influencer, right? So we like to say content creators, but as content creators on this platform, what we've done is be able to leverage all our best practices in order to build a platform that businesses want to leverage so that they can tap into our audience. So of course, when you're looking at how to build a platform, we have a ton of videos about how to, grow your reach, grow your community. They'll be in the description box below, playlists, all of that fun stuff. And when we're talking about how to get brands to want to work with you, we actually just did a video on this that will be over there. We definitely think you should check that out if you're an influencer or content creator hoping to work with brands, and we're going to have more content coming out on that.
Yes, you guys have been asking in the comments of that video for media kits and a few other different things, so they are certainly on our list, and we're going to be like peppering those in amongst our Instagram content, our YouTube content, which we need to do more of, and we want to do things like this, like the entrepreneur type of stuff, just to vary it up a bit more and hopefully answer some of the questions you guys are asking and just give a bit more perspective.
Exactly. So I think that was all we had to cover today. Awesome. So just like a quick, cool, just want to chat with you guys, let you know about the revenue generating opportunities that are available via social media. If you like this type of video where we just sit, drink some coffee, and talk to you about some stuff, let us know in the comments below. Let us know if there are any topics you'd like us to talk about. Yeah. We have been in business for a very long time. I like to say a pretty long time. I guess it all depends, Yeah. I was like, it's been a long time. I'd say it's been a pretty decent amount of time, We've
learned some things.
So if, however we can help you all along your journey, we would love to. So let us know if you have questions in the comments below. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. Yes. Check out our blog post at highseasonco.com. Follow us on social media everywhere at High Season, and we at High Season Co. Yeah, wow. Follow us everywhere at High Season Co. One day at High Season. One day.
One day.
So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for coming back. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.